Hello and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4. We are in a little bit of a precarious situation. We're not too bad. We are between the German Reich and the Soviet Union, which is a little bit worrying. Like, we're almost directly between them. But behind us, we've kind of got the Yugoslavians and the Romanians, who are probably going to be safe. Although it says Legionary Romania, so, oh, they just switched to fascist. Oh dear. That's not good. I didn't notice them switch to fascist. We might want to quickly boost our popularity for the Democratic Party in their one, although there isn't actually that much support at all. I think we might just have to accept that Romania has fallen to the fascist. Maybe if the Soviets eat them, that would be good for us, but otherwise we're about to get surrounded by people, which would be bad. Not much we can do about it though, so we're just gonna let the game run on. We had some other things happening as well. Oh, Legionary Romania joined the Axis. That's definitely bad. That definitely says we need to do something about this. Now, we have two options. We can either split this army in half and have it go all the way around. We can have this army go all the way around. We have more than two options. We can have the front line go all the way around our country, which would be a little bit weird. Or we can try and just move back, like have a fallback line really back here to like cover just our air bases in Budapest, which actually might not be too bad an idea. I don't really know how fallback lines work. Anyway, so I guess that would only be if we were wanting. I guess that's something that just happens. Anyway, we probably want to join the Allies soon. Norway has joined the Allies, or maybe we want to stay neutral. Yeah, we might want to stay neutral for a little bit because that way Legionary Romania does not come to war with us. And if the German Reich is busy elsewhere, we don't need to worry about it. But yeah, it's a little bit of a problem. All around it's a bit of a problem. Anyway, that's fine. We don't need to worry too much about it. We just need to get more men. Talking more men, are we close to getting some? Well, we have some that we could deploy right now, but we don't have enough man. We're kind of running out of manpower to get any more. Oh well, that's fine. Ooh, we have a free military factory. I guess it was just built? Yeah, I can't remember if we're about to research anything that needs any kind of military factory. I don't think so, no. So, in which case, we'll go to back to production. What do we want to put it in? Probably the thing that needs most, so we'll stick it in our infantry equipment too. Just, seems like it needs the most factories on it. So, that should work. Okay. And then we'll just kind of sit back. Now, I was considering something with our tanks, just as a totally unrelated subject. I was considering putting them in their kind of own army and giving them their own leader, and then maybe using them to push forward into like past lines and things, which could be pretty cool. We only have 3 tanks currently, so it's not really that anything we could actually use right now, but later it might be good. We just finished support weapons 3. We could go motorized if we want. We could go for some of these special troops that we get a one-time 50% bonus on. Probably not marines. Do we have any mountains near us? Plains. Mostly plains. Some forests, some hills. Not really any, where am I looking? Yeah, not really any mountains. Paratroopers, no. We actually don't need any special forces then, actually. We might need them later, but we don't need them now. We go weapons 3, but it's going to take too long. Yeah, in fact, I think we're going to leave support. We're going to leave this bit of infantry. So look at support battalions. Engineer companies could be good. We get a 50% bonus on maintenance companies, so must be something good here. Is this counted as a special forces? If we go to... what was it? It's in here. Special forces. It's not. We just get a 50% bonus from somewhere else. Oh, maybe it was armor technology. Ah, maybe. Yeah, okay. We'll go for maintenance companies. Yeah. Let's do that. And we can maybe put them on our armored divisions, which would definitely seem like a good idea. Okay, still a bit low on manpower, but it is actually going up, which is good. It's just naturally low. Do you have any constructions that are currently happening? Just constructing more, more military factories. Kind of makes sense. Just need a lot of those. What are we looking to improve next? probably want to change our conscription again. Oh, we finished Volunteer Corps. Cool. Okay. We probably want to change our conscription to something like either service by requirement or all adult serve or scraping the barrel. Something like that. Although it does also decrease training speed, so maybe not quite yet. Over here we go infrastructure into more research slots, which could be cool. Allows you to do even faster research. I think if we were doing that, we'd have to do it earlier. Armament effort definitely seems like a good idea. But we were going down to why we fight so we can get factions. So let's go down here. Gives us some extra like volunteer force stuff. Really don't need it at all, but it leads into something else that's good, which is what we're really hoping for. Norway seems to be fine. Denmark's kind of holding off up here, which isn't... That's alright. France is starting to be eaten up a little bit by German Reich. Germany's not at war with... that's the CK2 one. What's one we're thinking of? We're looking for diplomacy. That's F8 on this one. Okay. That's not the right map mode? Okay. Sorry, I've been playing a little bit of CK2, so I'm trying to find the correct map mode here. Oh, it is. Oh, it's the same as in CK2. Never mind. Anyway, that's the map mode I was looking for. They're not at war with the Soviet Union. Okay, cool. That was pretty much all I was checking. Right. What researches do we have finishing? We're about to finish our maintenance company. It's going really, really quickly. And then probably mechanized offensive is the next one. Okay. Yeah, that's the order that things are going to happen in. France has pretty much disappeared at this point. Yeah, they have... Something in their line has broken and now Germany's just moving along. That's going to be unfortunate. Yeah. They were quite a good potential ally later. Although Republican Italy, I did forget. That's fantastic. And we'll definitely want them to be in our faction when we make it. And then we can have this kind of faction happening. I guess that means the UK is no longer at war for Italy. Although, wait, does it look at Italy here? Yeah, Italy is still in the Axis. I forgot. That's kind of weird. So, can you... I guess you can ask a faction to join your faction. Because it says the reason they couldn't join our faction is they are not a leader of a faction. I don't understand that. Anyway. Okay. I don't know why I clicked OK on that. We still get 50% research time. Well, let's go for the next level of maintenance company. That's fine. I may be talking rubbish on that in the terms of the faction thing. We'll see when we can actually create them. Armored division. Let's edit this a little bit, and we'll put in maintenance company. There we go. Nice and easy. Save that. And I don't think we need any new equipment for them, because all we use for that is we use support equipment, right? Yeah. Which we don't need any more of. So that should be fine. Yeah, the main problem there is tanks. The rest of it's absolutely fine. Right, I'm kind of a little bit upset the German Reich hasn't attacked us yet, actually, but anyway. 3 civilian factories. We're not producing anything yet. We do more military factories. How much space do we have? We have a little bit of space. We'll grab another couple of military factories, and then we'll put our military factory, another one on infantry weapons. There we go. I know that every time we change it, it lowers our production efficiency cap, but I assume that having more factories on it in the long term will be better. I don't think it would be worse. That would just be weird. The fall of Paris. While fighting still raged elsewhere in France, reports have come in of German troops entering Paris. The capital was declared an open city by French forces moments before their last units retreated. Several columns of German troops recreated the Prussian victory parade of 1871 by marching down the Champs-Élysées, while Parisians looked out in stunned silence. Military experts predict the collapse of France is imminent. The German Reich army seems unstoppable. That is very unfortunate. Very unfortunate indeed. Especially for us. Although it is nice if we could get Italy to leave the Axis, that would be nice for us, but I don't think we're going to be able to. Well, there we go. France has capitulated. The French government has gone into exile and the main forces have capitulated to the German Reich, who is now in control of their home area. The struggles between the German Reich and France were only a small part of the conflict. The war between the Axis and what remains of the Allies remains elsewhere. Uncertain times. Yeah. I like how there's just a line of France left. Nationalist Spain joined the Axis. Oh dear. The Netherlands has capitulated. Dutch government has gone into exile. Oh no. Things are not looking good. Not looking good for the democratic side. Okay. The fall of Gibraltar. For the first time since it was seized by the British more than 2 centuries ago, Gibraltar is back in Spanish hands. News coming in from the territory report that most of the garrison has surrendered, although a few stubborn holdouts have retreated to tunnels running under the rock. At a press conference in Madrid, representatives of the government stated that Gibraltar is henceforth to be considered Spanish territory in perpetuity. Anyway, British diplomats have unsurprisingly debunked the statement, dismissing it as utter nonsense. A significant development. The flight of Rudolf Hess. Deputy Führer Rudolf Hess was arrested by Home Guard soldiers in Scotland yesterday after parachuting from a heavy fighter. An accomplished pilot, he apparently flew alone across the North Sea, taking care to stay out of radar range before veering west towards Britain. Hess appears to have taken it upon himself to negotiate a peace treaty between Britain and Germany, although Berlin has denounced him as a madman and stripped him of any political office. British authorities have not been available for comment. Yeah, okay. Well, that's interesting. Ireland has joined the Allies. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Definitely want to try getting our own faction as soon as possible. Maintenance company done. We'll get the next one as well if it's 50% off. It's not. And it's ahead of time, so we'll not get that one. Don't really need military police, we're not taking over any land and holding it. Engineer companies, not necessarily needing any of them. If we get motorized, it does allow us to get access to some more things, like signal companies, logistic companies, field hospitals. Okay, maybe. We'll have a look at that. Armor, still heavy tanks are a little bit behind. Artillery, we're not using any. Land doctrine, we're still working on. Don't need to care about naval. Air, we're still working on, right? We're not working on air. Oh, okay. Oh, because we decided we didn't need it. Yes. Engineering, we could get the next level of research time lowering. Seems like a good idea. Might as well. Cool. We're still alive in 1940. That's not too bad. Not too bad at all. France is still technically alive, although not a lot of it. Japan has declared war in the Netherlands. Okay. Foreign expeditions is finished. Okay, let's grab Why We Fight. That gives us the ability to create factions. Definitely good. The Japanese army embraces Nasrin-Ron. The armed forces of Japan have long acknowledged that Japan does not possess the natural resources needed for a prolonged war effort. With rising tensions and outbreaks of armed conflict involving the world's major powers, the threat of loss of import seems greater by the day. To counter this, Japanese strategists have come up with a strategic plan to seize Western colonies in Southeast Asia and the Pacific. These resource-rich regions will fuel the Japanese war machine and allow it to continue more or less unhindered, as long as the colonial powers and the United States can be kept at bay. Okay, so there's war in Southeast Asia. Okay. So, alright, that large bit that says Netherlands. Fair enough. That makes a lot of sense. Okay. Continue holding our land up here. German Reich is just finishing off France before it goes anywhere else. Mechanized offensive is done. We can get the next one, which I believe we're going for air-land battle. Get hard attack up. Yes, that is correct. There we go. Grab that one. We're about to get to the point where it's going to say you can get a new political thing, but we're not going to do that because we want to upgrade. We want to get more manpower, so we're not going to do anything with that. The fall of Hong Kong. Troops from the Empire of Japan have captured the British Crown colony of Hong Kong after breaking through the gin drinkers' line and landing on Hong Kong Island itself. The situation soon became untenable for the defenders, and the governor surrendered in person at the Peninsula Hong Kong Hotel where the Japanese had established their headquarters. After a brief ceremony, the new Japanese governor was installed, who announced a new Hong Kong to the world, free of Western colonization. Colonialism? Colonialism. Anyway, the assassination of Leon Trotsky. Leon Trotsky, one of the top lieutenant and heir presumptive of Vladimir Ilich Lenin died today in Mexico City Hospital. He was attacked in his home with an ice axe by a Spanish national believed to have been in the employ of the NKVD. After a failed power struggle with Joseph Stalin and his allies for control of the Communist Party of Soviet Union, Trotsky spent the 30s in exile, living in Turkey, France, and Norway before finally settling in Mexico. He remained a constant critic of Stalin and the degenerated workers' state of the Soviet Union. Barbaric. Okay. Goodbye, the rest of France. You will be missed. Belgium has capitulated. Goodbye, Belgium. You will also be missed. Yep, just the last pockets of resistance disappearing. Also get this tiny bit of, is it right down here, of the UK. It's like, yeah, we're still here. No problems. Anyway. Yeah. So, yes, we could modify our government now, but we're going to wait to 300 to get the extra manpower, so we don't really need to do that just yet. Advanced machine tools is done. That means that we get more production efficiency cap. We could go for the next one, but it's going to take a little bit of time. Factory repair speeds. Yeah, I don't really care. We try and get synthetic oil experiments going, and that would allow us to get synthetic refineries, which would allow us to get oil for cheaper. It's an option. I don't think we need it. We'll go for assembly line production to get the extra cap. I know it's going to take a while, but we'll we should catch up to the behind time penalty anyway once we get there. Like, it's only like a third of the year behind ahead of time to do it right now. So in a third of a year, we won't have that penalty. So it'll go quicker. That's my theory anyway. Right. When are we getting this Why We Fight? We're getting it in 35 days. Well, hopefully we survive till then. Would be nice if we could. Hopefully. We'll see who we can get here. Have we got any more democratic people? Not democratic. You're non-aligned, non-aligned, non-aligned. There's always a chance we get some non-aligned people in it, but I don't think... I hope there's a chance we get some non-aligned people in it. It's nothing we can really worry about right now. Still got a little bit to go till we actually get that decision, though. Denmark is holding off well against the German Reich. Surprisingly well. We have available planes in reserve. Okay. I kind of hope that would bring up something more here. Like our airbase. There we go. Bring up our airbase? Nope. Okay. I'll have to do it this way. Is this we don't have enough manpower to do it? Yeah, we need manpower. Okay. That's fine. Once we have the manpower, we will definitely be worrying about those air things in reserve. Military factory. We only need 4 more infantry equipment too, actually. I guess we can put it on heavy tank. That's alright. Cool. And we appear to be doing alright. We're not dead yet. How long till we get this? Why We Fight? Another 12 days. 10 days. Almost 11 days. 10 days. Cool. It's going to be very, very good. Especially if we can get it quick enough to get some proper alliances going. Yeah, if we can get the Yugoslavians in this, and maybe the Bulgarians, that would give us a reasonable bit of strength. National focus is complete. Italy lays claim to Greek territory. Citing the Roman Empire as a forerunner in the modern Italian state, Republican Italy has claimed an independent Greek state has no right to exist. Instead, the Greek territories must acknowledge Italian supremacy in the Aegean or have it seized by force. Greece has denounced the claims as ludicrous, however, Republican Italy has the backing of the Axis. Okay. Now, we have no national focus set. We can keep going till technology sharing, but we're not at war, so we can't quite get that yet. Let's get armament effort. Let's get that. Right. Create a faction. We asked you to create a faction. They don't have enough strategic reasons to join a faction with us. Italy would join one with us, but they're not a leader of the Axis. Okay. Bulgaria don't want to create one with us because they're not the right type of people. Now we could improve relations here, and that could help out to get them to join us. Nobody want to join this faction? Yeah, nobody really wants to join this faction. Okay. We might just have to join the Allies if we get attacked. Yugoslavians are the... it's like, do you want to improve relations to try and get the Yugoslavians, or just assume everyone's going to join the Allies? So if we join the Allies, we're pretty much screwed, because we're in between the German Reich and Legionary Romania. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.